Hello, everyone. My name is Rebecca Lee. I am coming to you today through my Screencastify to go over a couple of assessment tools that you guys can use in your classroom. There's a lot of different assessments that you can use, different sites, Formative, Edpuzzle, Quizlet, Nearpod. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about Kahoot and Plickers. These are the two sites that I chose for formative assessment in my classroom. So the first one, Kahoot, both of these are used really well for formative assessments. Kahoot is one that you can use to build several questions. They are both free. I chose Kahoot because it is a game-like questions. The kids can enter it and play it at any time. It can go through the answers and the questions with the kids. You can build groups. You can do it in team mode, or you can do it in classic mode, where the kids can play on their own with their one-to-one devices, or they can share devices as a team. So if you have only a few computers in the classroom versus one-to-one devices, this is a good option for them to use to review. Um, Once they get into the classic and they play it, it will show the questions on the screen. It will give them so many minutes to answer. So this is a really good review to do with the kids before a test. The second one that I'm going to show you today is Plickers. So Plickers is a smaller review that you can do with the kids. It doesn't let you load quite as many questions as Kahoot does, but it is a quick formative assessment that you could use while reviewing something in class as you kind of teach chunk little bits of information at the kids. So when you go to build this, it's very, very easy. You can just get started. You can build a new set. You can take your old set and take stuff out of it. So it's very easy for the kids to use, again, in groups or with themselves. Another cool feature of Plickit is you can also print a handout. So you can print this handout and give it to the kids, maybe if they weren't there for the review, or if they don't have a device to use, they can kind of play along as you're doing it with the rest of the class, and then they can turn it into you later, or you can walk by them and just kind of visually check their answers. They are very similar in that both of them can be used for formative assessment. They can be used at the end of a unit, during a unit. They can be used with one child or several children in a group. They are different because Kahoot, you can load several questions in to the free app, where Plickers, you can only load up to 5 questions in a set. Now you can make several sets, but you could only do 5 questions. So to me, Plickers is good for a quick review while you're actually talking to the kids, like maybe during a lecture, you stop, you do a quick review with them to kind of chunk and check their knowledge. How could you use these in your classroom? Very easy. You could build it into your lecture. You could use it after the lecture, kind of as an assessment for the whole class. You could even use it as a warm-up. You could have it set up on the screen when the kids come in. They can log in and play it before you get started for the day to kind of introduce new material. You can see where you stand, use it kind of as a pre-quiz or pre-test, or you can use it at the end to see how much information they have held that you've talked to them about. How could this be beneficial for the students? It's very beneficial because they don't have to raise their hand to answer questions. Therefore, you get responses back from the shy kids or the kids that don't like to talk in front of others. You also get benefit from this because you can check their knowledge while you're going through everything with them. So if you need to go back and repeat, maybe they didn't get a certain muscle that you were talking about because everybody or almost everybody answered that question wrong, then you can go back and recover that area. There are several benefits to using all sorts of technology for your reviews, but Plickers and Kahoots are the two that I would like everybody to try to use in their classroom to help with formative assessments. So if you have any questions, you can let me know. Otherwise, thank you.